Hey guys, so do you have a wish list? I have a wish list. There are so many things right now on my makeup wish list that I would love to try. I am very encouraged by the fact that I ordered those ColourPop products, didn't have any problems. If a company declares right on their website who their carrier is, I can order from them. But if they are vague about who their carrier is, then I can't. But I'm really curious now about a lot of the indie brands that I see hyped on YouTube, and a lot of times they are a lot less expensive than your traditional brands that you would see at Sephora or Ulta or anything like that. I mean, those ColourPop products were only $5 a piece. Now that's exceptionally low compared to what most indie brands probably would be. But what I did was I made a list of things that I'm curious about that I would like to order in the future, so I can see whether things are genuinely good or not. And the reason why I say it that way is because a lot of times beauty gurus are paid to promote a product, or they're sent things for free, and I would think that, you know, it's not always going to be quite as good as what they say. It depends on the person. I mean, I'm sure that some people are a little more honest than others, but I'm curious, and I love to try new things. So there's a lot of brands that I'm curious about and want to try this year if I can. And there's also things by traditional brands that I'm curious about too. So I want to know what's on your wish list. I asked for money for Christmas, and I always ask for money for my birthday or Christmas because, you know, I would like to use that to buy more makeup. And so I'm going to go over some things today that are on my wish list, but I want to know what's on your wish list too, because maybe there's something that I didn't think of, or I just want to know where you guys are at in terms of things that you would like to buy. So if this is something that you do, if you have like a running wish list in your head or even on paper, let me know what things you're most interested in. What brands, you know, if you were to fall into a big pile of money tomorrow, how would you spend it? What brands would you be buying, or what specific products would you be buying? Because I really, you know, I want to know what you guys are interested in. So I'm not going to be able to buy all these things that I'm about to tell you, but I'm going to tell you some things that I'm interested in, and I'm going to have to narrow this list way down when I actually make my purchases. But I've got some notes in front of me, and I'm just going to get started then. One thing that I already mentioned to you guys was that Anastasia Beverly Hills is coming out with single eyeshadows, and that's one thing that I'm very curious about, and the price point is going to be pretty high, you know, even higher than MAC. So I probably won't be able to buy a lot of them, but I might pick up a couple just to be able to do a look with them and see how they are. So, you know, I won't be buying a ton of them, but I think I've already got the two colors that I want to get, but I'm not positive, so I'm not going to tell you yet which ones I want. And I'm going to wait till they hit the stores. They're just on their website right now. You can already get them, but they're going to be sold, I think, exclusively at Macy's or select Macy's. So I'm going to wait till those hit the stores so that I can swatch some testers first, because that's one of the reasons why I've always liked to buy things in person, because if I can swatch testers first, things don't always swatch like I expect them to. Perfect example, Makeup Forever. Everybody went crazy over those Makeup Forever single eyeshadows, but it was my experience when I swatched the testers at the store. I was pretty disappointed with the way they swatched, and I thought, well, if they swatch like that, then chances are I wouldn't like the way they performed when I used brushes. Now, it could just be the ones that I swatched, but because every company has duds. I don't care who you are or what brand you are, everybody has a few duds in their collection of products. Nobody's perfect. So it could just be the ones that I swatched, but based on, you know, my experience with that, I didn't want to buy any after I had swatched them. Now, you may have bought some that you really enjoy, and like I said, it could just be the ones that I swatched, but so I'm not curious about those. And that's the chance you take when you order things online without having been able to swatch them first. But anyway, so yeah, I'll be picking up a couple of shades of the Anastasia Beverly Hills when those hit stores, and I think they're supposed to be at select Macy's in January, so sometime after that I'll be trying some of those. So what else is on my wish list? More ColourPop. I love, love, love the eyeshadows and lip products that I purchased from them. Oh, by the way, speaking of ColourPop, I wanted to mention that I have the third and last shade that I purchased from them. I have that on today. I've got Fringe on my lids, and I've got it as a brow bone highlight. And then I used some other products in conjunction with that. But that is the main core thing going on with my eyes today, is ColourPop Fringe. So I definitely want to get some more of those eyeshadows and lipsticks and lip liners. And that's another thing. I used the ColourPop Lumiere lip liner today with another lipstick that I had by Rimmel in my collection. So those lip liners are really nice, and they're gonna work well, I think, with a lot of other products that I already had. So I'm not gonna have to use those just, you know, with the ColourPop lipsticks or anything like that, because those colors that I chose were pretty wearable for a lot of things I already had. So what else? Another brand that I've been curious about that a lot of you guys have said, oh, you should get this, or have you ever tried that? And I was like, well, I don't like to order through the mail, but I'm gonna try to branch out with that and order from companies that I know that I can order from if it's, you know, declares the carrier. So I've already placed a small order with Makeup Geek. I know a lot of you guys love her stuff, and it's just a small order because I just wanted to kind of dip my toe into the water first and make sure that I like them. So I just placed a small order with her, and that'll probably take, it'll probably take a while, because they even told me after I placed the order that, you know, if it was a Christmas gift, I wouldn't get it in time for Christmas. So I think it's gonna take a while to get that. I just ordered that yesterday. So when those things come in, I'll show you when I get that order. But that is one company that I've been curious about for a while, because I've heard a lot of good things about the Makeup Geek products. Another company that I want to order more from, that I've purchased so many of their products in stores. I've placed 2 different orders on the website, had no problems with shipping, that I would like to try more of their products in the future, is e.l.f. I think that, you know, e.l.f. has an amazing variety of products, and unfortunately they only carry a small percentage of their products in stores, which is why I went to the website and tried things. But it's been my experience that some of their best products are not sold in stores. I've had really good luck with the things from the mineral line, so I would like to try more products from e.l.f. That I can't get in stores. And what else? I've always been curious about the LA Girl Pro Concealer. If any of you have that, tell me what you think. Is it worth you know, going out of my way to get? Because I can't, from what I can tell, I can't buy that in a store. I don't have any stores that carry that. I know some people have seen it at like small independent stores or like beauty supply stores or stuff like that, but I don't think I can get that anywhere around here, so I'll have to look into what their shipping policy is, but I would love to try that concealer. I have the LA Girl lip paints, and I definitely need to dig those out and start using those again. You know, when you have a large collection, sometimes you forget about things. Like today, I took this lipstick out of my drawer and I was like, why haven't I been wearing this? Because I love it. It's the Rimmel Lasting Finish by Kate lipstick in number 8. This is such a great lipstick, such a great color, such a great price point. I love everything about this lipstick, and that's what I have on today. And you know, sometimes I push things aside and then it's like, wait a minute, I love that lipstick. So yeah, I gotta dig out my LA Girl paints because I really like those, but I think the reason why I don't wear those that often is they're so bright that sometimes it's a bit overwhelming to wear something so bright on your lips, but I really do like those. So other things that I'm interested in trying out is the NARS Dual Intensity eyeshadows. I have swatched those at Sephora and they swatch amazing. Those look like really nice eyeshadows. And again, if any of you have tried them, let me know. What do you think? Another thing by NARS that everybody's been going crazy over is the new Audacious line of lipsticks. I have a couple of NARS lipsticks from different formulas from different lines of theirs, and I have to tell you, I'm not really that wild about them, and that's why I think I didn't try any of the Audacious lipsticks right away when they first came out, because I'm not really crazy about the NARS lipsticks that I do have from other lines, but so many people are saying that they are the best lipsticks that they've ever tried that I think I'm gonna have to try one of those. And then as far as companies that I can't get any of their stuff in stores, like the LA Girl, for example, there's a bunch of companies that I've heard about on YouTube and have always been curious about that I would have to order online if I wanted to try them. And I'm just gonna rattle off some names, and if you guys have any input, if you've tried any of these things, I would be more than happy to, you know, if you would leave a comment and just let me know, especially if you've had a bad experience and you don't like something that you've tried. But here's a list of some things that I would like to check out if their shipping policy allows me to. And I'm just gonna rattle them off. Motifs, Sugar Pill, Dose of Colors, Galactic, Ofra or Ofra, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, O-F-R-A, Gerard Cosmetics, and Jesse's Girl. Jesse's Girl, I can get some of their products. They sell them at select Rite Aids, but unfortunately the products that I'm interested in are not things that are sold in stores. So yeah, I would have to order from any of those names I just mentioned if I want to try any of their products. Some of them are sold in like select boutiques and things like that. But for the most part, I wouldn't be able to get any of those companies' products unless I ordered them online. And also, I just wanted to mention that a lot of the more traditional brands that you can get in stores are going to be coming out with a boatload of new products. Milani, Rimmel, Maybelline, Revlon, you know, all the brands that we all know and love that we can get in stores. They're all going to be coming out with some new stuff too. So it's going to be kind of overwhelming because I've got this wish list in my head of things that I want to try, but you know, the amount of Christmas money that I'm going to get is not going to cover all these things. So I'll have to get creative with how I budget it out. But let me know what you guys are interested in. You know, anything that I mentioned or anything that I didn't mention, and I would love to know what's on your wish list. So that is it for today, you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.